feeding on you. Alright, so what is below us is the American alligator. And what I am feeding them is crock chow. This is a nutritious little biscuit for these guys to make sure they get all the vitamins and nutrients they need. So think of this almost like little alligator cereal. Just make sure that they stay nice and healthy. And what we'll also be feeding them is chicken. Today we'll be feeding them chicken backs. So maybe not necessarily the part of the chicken that you and I would eat, but still nice, yummy, tasty chicken. We just buy it in bulk, let it sit out in the sun, get nice and smelly, and these guys love it. So while I'm trying to get these guys to jump, I'm also going to be listening for a nice loud pop sound that they might make with their jaws. What a lot of people think this pop sound is, they think it's just the sound of those powerful jaws clanking together. Now, although that is slightly true, that is not exactly everything that's going on. So these guys actually have such a strong bite that sometimes when they close that jaw, it results in all the air being released and it results in a nice loud air pressure pop. So hopefully I can get one more of these guys jumping and we can hear that pop sound today. I'll point it out if I do hear it. This is a good time to point out that these guys are what I like to call opportunistic eaters. Opportunistic eating means that these guys eat anything they deem an easy opportunity, whether it be dead, alive, or unfortunately another alligator. So since they are looking for that easiest opportunity, that's just a fancy way of saying these guys are lazy. They don't want to work too hard for their meals. They want the easiest meals they can get. And as I did mention, they do have that cannibalistic nature, and we have over 750 alligators here in the park. So how do we deal with that cannibalistic nature here at Alligator Adventure? Well, first and foremost, we keep them nice and well fed. So since they are well fed, they don't have very much reason to mess with any other alligators. What we also like to do is take advantage of that lazy nature. So since they are lazy, what we like to do is we like to separate them by size. And when they are separated by size, they will not mess with an alligator the same size as them because that's just going to take too much effort. This is also the same reason that we have turtles in the exhibits with these guys. So you guys may have seen that we do have turtles in with the alligators and crocodiles. And they can break through that turtle shell, but it would take a little bit of effort. And these guys know, they know why waste that effort breaking through that turtle shell when if they wait long enough, chicken's just going to fall from the sky. So I have mentioned a few times that these guys do have very, very, very powerful jaws. But just how powerful are their jaws? Well, to give you guys an idea, numerically, these guys have a bite force of around 2,100 pounds per square inch. I did not hear any oohs or ahs, and that's okay, because I have no idea what 2,100 pounds per square inch means either. So I don't exactly know what that means, but I do know what it can do. So that means, theoretically, these guys should be able to crush concrete with those jaws, and these guys should have no problem biting through your femur in one bite. So that is the hardest bone in your body. These guys crush through concrete and can bite right through your femur. And with that bite force of 2,100, that does actually rank them third in the animal kingdom for bite force. There are only 2 animals alive that have a stronger bite force than the American alligator. Do you guys have any idea what those 2 animals are? Crocodile. So I heard hippo, and I already heard the correct answer. Hippo is a great guess. Hippo has a bite force of about 1,800, so right below these guys, and they are number 4 in the animal kingdom. They are the number 1 mammal. But I heard the correct answer. I heard crocodile. It is 2 species of crocodile. To be more specific, the saltwater crocodile is number 2. They have a bite force of about 3,700 pounds per square inch. And the number 1 by a landslide. Before I tell you what number 1 is, I want you guys to remember that these guys have a bite force of about 2,100, and that 2,100 breaks through concrete. The Nile crocodile is out there walking around with a bite force of over 5,000. So I have no idea why they have evolved to have this bite force of over 5,000, but I reckon whatever reason they have to have that bite force, they're handling it okay. So I have one more piece of chicken left. Bree, how are you doing? One more? Alright, so this will be kind of our finale. I'm going to see if I can get one more guy to jump. So if you guys haven't gotten any pictures, this will be the last chance. Hopefully we can get these guys. As I said, they are relatively lazy, but I am determined. Alright, come on inside. Give the people what they want. Alright, that was a good strong bite force too. Alright guys, that was my last piece of chicken. So thank you guys for coming out. I will end off by saying at 2 o'clock we will be doing a live reptile show at the amphitheater. And then 3 p.m. we'll be right back here.